We are live.
What did he say, Sue?
He said we're live.
What did he say?
He said we're live. We're
I
live.
said we are live.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
What's
going on?
Hey.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it
Hey. You gotta shake it off, shake it off.
What are you drinking, Sue?
You got me hooked on this. You know,
What's that?
I really
What?
think Dunkin'
Green
Donuts
iced
needs
tea?
to be our sponsor too.
Dunkin' Dough?
Dunkin' Donuts has to be our sponsor.
Donuts.
You and I are highly addicted to this stuff.
What am I saying? Oh, that's your reflection in the screen right there.
It's my reflection.
Oh, okay.
I put it
Because
away.
I see my reflection in the snow-covered hills.
Oh, the
and the
landslide.
landslide bringing me down. Sue, before we start the show,
How are you?
How was Halloween?
Halloween was exhausting. Can I just tell you? I'm going to tell
You
you.
had a Halloween party.
No, I was at a Halloween party.
Didn't
Yes.
you? Wasn't our guy there with the?
Yes, Ken Salza.
He was doing.
Ken Salas
magic?
killed it.
God,
He was doing like mentalist stuff and
Yeah.
freaked out everybody.
He invited me.
I know,
it
and
was
you
crazy.
didn't show up, but you know, like I get
Just
it. I
so
get it.
legit.
You and Lara are very busy people,
We're very.
and there's
busy.
a lot going on, especially because you are now the #1 news anchor on 1010 Wins.
Say it again, Suki.
The #1 news anchor in the morning on 1010 Wins.
On 92.3 FM, coming at you.
If you're here in the New York metropolitan area, you just have to turn him on from what? 4 a.m. to
I'm on from 5 to 10, Sue.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
Yeah, I
5
get
to
up
10.
at 1:15 every day, and I go to bed at 5:30 in the afternoon. It's a great life that I'm living, and it's fun. I'm living.
You are living. Well, can I tell you
living
something?
my best life.
You're working for a great organization,
And I'm working for a good cause. My wife and kids, and it's all fantastic.
and healthcare.
And healthcare. Yes, I've got healthcare, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, so did you dress up for this Halloween party?
I did. So I was a box of spaghetti, and my husband was meatballs.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like a dish of meatballs. It was so inappropriate.
It wasn't just two balls.
It was
around the box
pretty
of
much,
spaghetti?
pretty much.
Wow.
But he was the
He was the ballage.
ballage.
He was the sackage of ballage. Did those meatballs come in a sack, Sydney?
They came on a plate.
5 to a sack?
There was a wide plate, and he had the balls.
Wow, that's very funny.
So it was pretty funny.
And Ken was good?
Ken was great. We had a great time. And then Monday, I think, was it Monday or Tuesday? Was the actual
Tuesday was Halloween.
Tuesday was Halloween, and then starts the whole shenanigans with the children, which I know. I am, remember when we were growing up? Remember?
Do you remember?
The time of our lives.
The
It was so
time.
simple, right? Your parents weren't throwing pizza parties. They didn't have the charcuterie board
No,
out.
man, they threw you
You
out
know,
into the street.
They
come back
threw
with
you
some
out and they
candy.
said, come back at like when the sun is down.
Yeah,
Free range children.
yes.
Nowadays, I'm running around with 20
Yes.
kids.
You have to orchestrate the
Yes,
trick-or-treating.
And I'm just like, oh my God. And this lovely lady in our neighborhood actually put out the charcuterie board and cheese and everything like that and hosted. But I was just like, gosh, the kids have to pre-party
Mhm.
before they go out and do their thing.
Yeah. It's almost like my father would give me a list. If I didn't come back with a Baby Ruth, $100,000 bar, I don't even know if these things still
Oh my
exist.
God, I found one $100,000 bar when I was sorting the candy, and I went like this. I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen these in a long time.
Give me that list, and if I came back with things that he didn't like, he would beat the crap out.
Remember Whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallits? I
Oh
love
my
those.
God.
That was in like the beige
Beige.
and brown. Yeah,
And then
really
it was
good.
like dipped in chocolate.
So good. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for people logging on. Everything's good. We are rocking and rolling. USA Today show, Suki.
7 million views, everybody, that
7
we're
million
streaming
views.
right now,
7
and we're
million a
doing great.
month. 7 million
Oh,
a
7
month.
million a month.
Yeah. We're rocking and rolling. We have another great show for you today.
And we have some surprises. We're teaming up with another organization, right?
Another organization. Yes, we're gonna be shooting, and so we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna shoot here. We've got another studio with a stage that we're gonna be on. It's gonna be really cool. You guys will be the first to see it because we always shoot everything here first.
And we're trying to make the show bigger and better, and
I don't know how much better it can be. We can make it bigger. I don't know how much better.
I think we can just take it up a little
Live
bit
audience,
more.
Suk, live audience. Anyway, listen, we got a great show today. Austin Nasso's coming up in a little while. He is a comedian impressionist.
From the Midwest.
No, this is Austin.
Austin.
From New York.
Austin's from New York City.
I always
I'm sorry.
introduce the last person
But first,
Suk.
okay.
Austin's on Howard Stern,
Howard Stern,
show.
yeah.
Good friends with our guy John DiDomenico. Another guy who does Trump, fantastic. He's got a whole slew of
He's an
voices.
impressionist,
And then
comedian.
and then Mathews is coming up in just a sec. This guy, you talk about a viral TikTok star. Maddie's got. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him Maddie because that's his new name. He's got over 5 million followers on TikTok. We're going to talk to him about his career. He's on a comedy tour right now. He's coming to New York very soon, Palladium in Times Square. So we're bringing him on in a second. And why don't we'll start the show. By the way, on the other side, when we start the show, our guy Jeff has a magic trick he's going to show us.
Okay.
He said, dude, I got a great card trick. I got to show it to you. I said, don't show us until the show starts.
We need to see it.
So here we go. Jeffrey Kidd, hit us up in 3, 2, 1. Bam.
The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical. It's magical.
Suki and Scott, the 7 of Hearts. Exactly. This is a sexy show. Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
I answered you because I have respect for you guys, and it was a question respectfully put.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor.
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor!
Entertainment.
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
And optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Ultraviolet light, it gets in there and it just fights the kung flu, is that right? Okay.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
That's the best intro for a show I maybe have ever seen. Your intro is fantastic.
Oh, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Eric Roberts, whatever we do, Suki, he comes with us. He's coming with us.
That's a great interview.
Comes with us. And by the way, he's got a new movie out. We're going to get him back on.
Okay.
Got to get Eric back on.
We're going to get everybody back on.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome aboard here on the Suki and Scott program. This is show number 7,222. We were just talking about this. We started this in 2020, literally 2 weeks before the pandemic started. And the pandemic was almost like a blessing for this show because we were just doing it every day with celebrities and performers and everybody was looking for something to do. Now we've done, I think, 450 shows and we're rolling along. And
we're growing the product.
We're growing the
product. And we're growing the audience.
Wait till you guys see what we got coming up. We're going to do stuff from this set. We're going to do stuff from a new set that we found. And it's just, it doesn't matter where we are. I mean, the show's still fantastic, Zook, and it's still just about us and our executive producer, Jeff.
Yes. And speaking of Jeff, I think we should call him in because
Jeffrey,
I heard he has
come on in here,
a trick up his
handsome
sleeve.
Fella. So Jeff said to me, he's like, dude, I've been working on these card tricks.
Oh, boy.
I got a great one for you because I'm a sucker for card tricks.
Okay. Oh, boy.
And I said, listen, don't show me. Just do it on the show.
All right, do the trick.
And then, before we get to the trick, we got 2 great guys coming up. Austin Nasso's coming up in a little while. He's this insane impressionist. And then Matt Mathews is coming up. He's also a viral TikTok star. He's a comedian. Over 5.5 million followers on TikTok.
And he's currently on tour.
Currently on a stand-up comedy tour, and he's going to be coming through the New York area. They'll all be coming in just a little bit. But first, I said we can't do anything until I see my man Jeff's trick here. So
it's got to be good. He's got a deck of cards.
Hold
I just
on,
wonder.
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I need a little prerequisite here. First of all, the only reason I'm doing this trick is because you guys fire me every single week. So
That's true.
I might have to fall back on something.
That's true.
It's just that insane friendship that you and Scott have. I don't know what it is, So speak for him.
A lot of trash talk.
I might have to hit the street, play guitar. I might have to busk with my guitar. I might have to,
well, that was a
magic.
bust.
So, and let me, again, if you will, I would like to do a trick.
Okay.
I learned, and it's the first time it's ever been done worldwide in front of a live audience. And truthfully, it's the first time it's done for anybody. I've never done this.
But keep in mind, it's only a 1-hour show. But go
ahead.
Go ahead.
2 minutes long. Okay.
We have a time limit.
All right. Let me tilt the camera a little here so you can see the cards. Okay.
Go
Here
ahead.
We see it.
It's a quick trick.
Put it up live.
All right. So what I have here is a deck of playing cards, right? Okay. I'm going to need your help. So pay attention. All right. So what am I going to do? I'm going to split the deck in half.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of this. You know why? We don't need it. It's gone.
Oh, Jeff,
You
that was
sound
an excellent trick.
You
bud. That
sound
was
like in my
amazing.
Uncle
Oh,
Morty.
yeah.
Actually, when you said we don't need it, you sound like an old uncle.
Old
That's
Catskill
the point.
comedian.
Shtick.
Go ahead.
It's the shtick. Will you please let me do the trick? I'm
All
nervous.
right.
Go ahead.
I'm nervous enough as it is, and now I'm halfway through the trick. Okay, so
Sounded
now
like
I am
old
left
Uncle
with half.
Morty.
I am left with half a deck.
Go ahead.
And what I'm going to do with this deck is I'm going to shuffle it. Okay, here we go.
Shuffle.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Should I shuffle some more? Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. So there we go. Now I have this half a deck. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to halve it again. Okay. So let's do that. Approximately half. Okay. Boom. And you know what I'm going to do with these? Get rid of them. We don't need them. All right. So now I'm going to show you this card. What is this card?
That card
That
is
is the,
7 of diamonds.
No, that's a 10.
Oh, 10 of diamonds.
Your eyes are great, though.
This trick is not going
10
well.
of
I
diamonds,
can tell you
Jeff. 10 of
that.
diamonds, baby.
All right. So remember this card. I need everybody out there to remember this card. This is our card.
Oh, diamonds.
All right. Here we go. Now, what am I attempting to do for everybody out here today? I'm
To pull the
attempting to
10 of
do
diamonds out.
MAGIC. Magic. Okay. And what was the card?
10 of diamonds.
TENOFDIAMONDS. Okay. And what am I holding in my hand? They're
Half a
cards.
deck of cards.
They're cards. CARDS. And what was the what was it?
10 of
10 of
diamonds.
diamonds.
No, it was the 10 of hearts. There you go. Thank you. The great Melcy has done it again.
I
What were you
apologize.
spelling?
I apologize.
TEOF. I was like, what is
I can't get that 3 minutes back for us.
What
I
are you
don't even know
talking
how to-
about? It was a perfect trick.
I don't even know how to edit that out of the
Okay,
show.
I was great.
Oh,
All right, Uncle Morty. Thank you so
Nice,
much.
thank
Go back
you.
to the Catskills, Uncle Morty.
I won't be appearing again. I can see that. Okay, not a
but-
problem.
By the way, Jeff,
What did
before-
he spell?
he spelled diamonds.
T-
He spelled 10. He spelled
It
cards.
was the 10 of hearts. You guys obviously saw it. She said 7.
Oh, I was like, I
The only
was
thing he didn't spell was
TENOF.
Done.
Yeah.
Listen, before we bring Matt in, we gotta send our guy Mike Nagel over at USA Today Network a hearty, healthy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike Nagel. We
Mike
couldn't
Nagel,
do it without you. Thank you so much for
Happy
your support.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, birthday. Happy.
From Bennigan's to you. Hey.
Birthday.
That's what I was doing.
to
Hey,
Mike.
happy birthday.
All right,
That's
listen.
right. That's the man who
Thank you,
rocks.
Mike
it,
Nagel.
Thank you, Mike. Great trick,
Thank you,
Jeff.
Mike.
It was amazing, bud.
right? I mean,
Um,
listen, I could do it again for you.
No. It's fine. I'll just replay
listen.
it. It's great.
I could do it again.
No,
I think we're wasting time.
Yeah, we're wasting.
Are you
precious
sure? It only
time.
Yeah,
take-
our other executive producer called
Yeah.
and said we got to stick to time.
Listen, we got to bring Matt Mathews in. So
All right, have a great show.
Would you?
I was like, our other executive producer just
So
teed in.
Can he still hear us?
I think he can.
That was the worst call I think I've ever seen.
I was like,
I don't even know what he did.
I was
on
like
that
10
show.
of TE. I was like writing it down. I was like, what is he saying?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Mathews, TikTok star. He's currently on tour. Sook, I'm going to get it right. It's when that thing get to thangin'.
When that thing get the thing
He'll
in.
tell me if I did it right. He's
Is
got
it-
a national comedy tour. He's got a, like I said, huge following on TikTok, millions of followers. So he lives down on a farm, and he's got these videos he puts out, daily life on the farm.
Yep.
He does these chores, and he takes you along with the chores and all the
And
animals.
some humor.
It's really, really funny. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. Here's Matt Mathews, and then we'll bring him in on the other side. Take a look.
Get up. It's time to do farm chores. Hello. Why I always start like that? Hello. Welcome to my house. Hello, May. May, you want to say hello? Say hello, May. Say hello. Okay. Back at you. This is my home, and we have decorated for Halloween. We got our bats, as you see here. This is our cauldron with our skulls and our eyeballs. As my auntie says, we're making bone broth. Nope. Ooh, it really is cold out here. Them about busted my ass.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Matty Kid, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. How are you guys?
We're good, man. We're
Welcome
good.
to the show. We're so excited to
I
have
love
you
that
on.
my name is now Maddie. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, listen, I have a daughter named Madison, so I call her Maddie all the time. But
Perfect.
Have you ever been called Maddie, or is it just a Matt
did I
thing?
just invent that?
I think you just invented it.
Okay, all right, all right.
Listen,
Matthews like to either be called Matt,
or
Matthew, or
Matty Kid now.
Matty Kid.
I have the same name twice, baby. So I mean, you really can't mess it up.
Yeah, Matt Matthews.
yeah,
I
that's what I'm
love it.
saying.
Hey, Matt, listen, real quick, before we even get into any of that stuff, dude, 5.5 million, close to 6 million followers on TikTok. I know you're putting out these videos all the time, but now that you have you're this viral TikTok sensation, do you feel like pressure to produce these videos all the time, or you still kind of do it, nice and casual?
It's totally nice and casual. I never plan anything out. I just film kind of whatever's happening in my life or whatever happening in my world. And it just kind of, I fly by the seat of my pants. If I get something, I get something. None of that is scripted. It is really just my everyday normal life. The robe and taking care of the animals. Like that was my life way before the internet. And then it just kind of blew up on the internet and made people laugh and made people feel good. So we kept doing it.
So wait, what is it about your life that made people laugh or made people feel good? In the sense, like, what kind of community did you establish with this? Out of curiosity.
The outlandish and ridiculous side of someone that is going out to feed animals in literally a bathrobe and cussing their animals out. I mean, everybody can relate to that, because I always tell people it's kind of like your kids. Your kids don't mind and they bad and they're just all over the place. So it's the same thing, like I am cussing my animals out like that. Yeah, I mean, like same thing.
So how many animals do you have? Like,
oh, girl, I don't know. I couldn't tell
so
you.
it's a real working farm.
Yeah.
It is a real farm, yes.
I love it. So fun.
Like when you say it's a real farm, are you producing things? Like are
you producing milk on that
milk,
farm,
cheese? What are you doing? Are those hogs going to?
No, they're my babies.
Oh.
So I don't eat any of my animals. No. It is not we don't eat our animals. However, we do eat meat, but we don't eat our own animals because I am obsessed with my animals. They're my babies. They're my escape from reality because I don't like people. And so, but we do get eggs. I also am a professional barrel racer, so my horses are athletes.
Barrel racer.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
And so you will have a ham and egg sandwich, just not from any animals.
Yeah, just the eggs I will have from mine. The ham is going to have to come from another farmer.
That is so funny.
So tell us about your comedy tour and how you came up with the title. When that
let me see if I got it right. When that thing get the thangin'.
Sure.
When I'm a New Yorker, Matt. When that thing get the thangin'. You do it. What's it called?
Thing gets a thangin'.
When the thing gets a tangin'.
So it's funny because that was actually something that I said. I was filming a video, and I was going to pick something. I was picking a bale of hay up. Actually, I remember when we did this. I was picking a bale of hay up, and I had this robe on, and my best friend was with me, and she was just filming me. She was like, "Matt, you're so ridiculous. I have to just film this." And so she was filming it. And I went to pick up this robe, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I ain't got no drawers on." And I was like, "Girl, when this thing gets a thing in, you can't stop it." And
oh God,
it just like it. Everybody thought it was the funniest thing, and it just stuck. And I was like, "Okay, well, that's going to be the name of the tour."
I love that. That's funny. That's
great,
funny,
right? And I know you. I just want to make sure that we get this in because I know you're coming to December 16th. You're coming to New York City at the Palladium.
New York.
Right? New York and the Palladium in Times Square.
That's amazing.
On December 16th. All the dates can be found at mattmatthews.com/comedy tour. Jeff, I think we have the banner if we want to throw that up. mattmatthews.com/comedy tour.
Yeah.
Is the site. So let me pop that in there. There it is right there.
My question is
just launched today, just FYI.
Oh, okay. My question is, what does a guy from Alabama do in New York City when that thing gets to tanging?
Baby, I do not know. They're gonna probably send me home. Is it gonna be snowing?
Oh no, it's cold.
Yeah,
it's cold.
It probably won't be. We didn't get snow at all last winter, so you might get lucky, or it could be a snowstorm.
So I've been to New York one time. I've been one time, and I just vividly remember getting out of the airport and it smelled like vomit, and I was like,
Which airport were you in?
LaGuardia?
LaGuardia.
Let me just tell you something about LaGuardia.
It's got a facelift.
They did an entire rebuild, and it's one of the nicest airports in the country now.
Well, that's where I'm gonna fly into then.
So you should be good.
You're gonna be very impressed, but I will say that the streets still smell like vomit.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
That
hasn't. You have rats bigger than my barn cats.
Yes.
Yeah,
the rats are still here. There's one that likes to eat pizza.
The pizza rat.
They call him Pizza Rat here in the city. By the way, a friend of ours. You know what? I was going to play these videos after, but a friend of ours, Kenny Evseroff, is a camera guy that Suki and I both know. He sent me a video the other day because we used to do this story on Pizza Rat in the city. There was this video of a pizza rat
just pulling
the pizza up the stairs of the subway. So he sent me a video. He was in Central Park the other day, and he came across this squirrel eating an empanada.
Empanada.
I like empanada. What is it, Suk?
Empanada.
Empanada.
Lord have mercy.
Empanada. So he was eating an empanada, and I said, "Oh, look at this empanada squirrel." And I said, "Take a look. We'll watch this. Take a look." There you go.
You know what's so funny?
A lot of nature in Central Park. You're gonna love it, man.
Listen,
there's a lot.
Yeah, they don't want nuts. They just want,
Yeah, they don't want nuts, bro.
No, those nuts, the nuts.
A bit too salty for them.
Yeah, no, it's
salty
so great.
Salty nuts.
Well, listen. So you do, and one of the things that the people love to watch, and you have so many editions of it, are that your daily life chores on the farm. Let's take a look at a clip, and then we'll talk more about it after this. Watch.
Good morning. Good morning. You're getting so big. You're getting so big. Oh, calm the fuck down. That's my little rat tail. I got this hat and these kicks from some fans at meet and greets at some of my shows. So I thought on this nippy day, what better way to do farm chores? Hey, Two Pearl. Two Pearl. Like Tupac? That's Two Pearl. I will say, these are the ugliest motherfucking shoes that you'll ever see in your life, but they are kind of comfy. Here you go, babies. You want to meet my fluffy baby? Come here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Come here. Quit playing with me, bitch. Quit playing with me, bitch. Hi, little baby. This is my little fluffy baby.
So listen, you grew up in Alabama, right?
Yeah. By the way, Matt, I was so tired, I forgot to bleep out.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, oh no.
When we edit it for TV, I'll edit it. I'll edit that part. It's funny.
But what is a guy from Alabama like?
Look at Jeff. He's like, the FCC just called.
I know. We gotta.
I'll edit it out. Don't worry.
But what's it like being on the farm? Because so many people don't live on a farm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work. I will not lie to you. It's like marriage, through thick and thin. Every single day, it doesn't matter if it's cold, if it's hot, if it's raining, if it's snowing, whatever, those animals have to be taken care of. So if you're sick, you have to get out there and you have to take care of those animals. But like I said, those animals are my escape. They bring me joy and happiness, and it is kind of being home is what I enjoy when I'm on tour. I enjoy being able to get to go home with my animals.
And you're also a boudoir photographer?
This guy's a photographer, Sue.
I am, yeah.
So what's a boudoir photographer?
So boudoir photography is intimate portraiture. A lot of the times it is clients that the way that I can tell everybody just off the bat is a lot of brides do it before they get married. They'll do it like photos in lingerie for their husbands. But we promote it as it's a gift for yourself, to be able to feel good about your skin and be comfortable in your skin. And a lot of my clients come from, trauma, or they've never felt beautiful before. They've never felt good in their skin. They've never felt comfortable in their body. And that's what it's about, is being able to see yourself in a different light.
Matt, when you go out on tour and you're doing your stand-up, chicken daddies, when you're doing your stand-up, what are some of the main topics? Because I know you also do like a confessions, and when I look at some of your comedy work, I know you work in the crowd a lot. What are a couple of your favorite topics you like to hit while you're out there?
So my show is definitely not what people think it is. People think that they're going to come and it's going to be farm chores, but my show is so much more than farm chores. How much really can you talk about your chickens on stage for 90 minutes? So my show is about my life. It is about how I grew up. It is about, growing up with an alcoholic mom and being really poor, and how I got to the place that I am because I knew statistically I should be an alcoholic or I should be an addict. And it talks about breaking generational curses and becoming something better for yourself. And
I love that.
I wanted my show to not be like other comedians. I wanted you to laugh, but I wanted you to be inspired, and I wanted you to be motivated from my show as well. So it's a lot of everything. It's real, and it's intimate, and it's raw. And I think the best part is definitely the crowd. I love to get to know the audience that's there to see me. So I talk a lot to them, and I get to know their lives, and I know who they're there with. And it's a lot of fun.
That's great. So do you go, like when you're talking about your mother, how she was an alcoholic when you were younger, do you go the humorous side of that? I mean, do you make jokes about it, or is it kind of like,
give us some.
How would you position that?
So, I mean, it's never humorous that somebody struggles with addiction, right? However, the humorous stuff is the things that happen because your mother was an alcoholic and has struggled with mental health. So my mom, I always say, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day that said, I bet none of you remember your 4th grade teacher's name. And I said, well, I do, because my mama beat her ass in a parent-teacher conference. And that is real life things that happened to me. Like I got in trouble and I got put on red because I was pretending to smoke a cigarette with a Cheeto. And my mom was not having it, like my mom was not having that I got in trouble for this. So she went to school to the conference and beat the crap out of my 4th grade teacher. And,
so you wonder why people don't go to teach in education.
That ought to make your class a little awkward.
You wonder why. I mean, she just mollywopped her, right across the face. And just because I was pretending to smoke a cigarette with a Cheeto.
I love it. I don't know what okay, I want to get into like Southern slang.
Yeah, what's mollywop?
Like, what is mollywopped? What is give us some Southern slang education.
Okay, so mollywop is when a hoe roll up on you and you take them by the back of their head and you just mollywop them, just right across the head. Just like you got to get into it. You got to get into it.
Okay.
When a hoe
roll up on me, I mollywop her.
Mollywop them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time you want to slap your kids, you say, I'm going to
mollywop you when a hoe roll up on you.
Don't roll up on me.
Okay, give me another thing. I need to get educated because I'm so New York. It's terrible.
Okay. Another Southern slang.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because Southern slang words, we don't know that kind of stuff.
It's like a different country for us.
Y'all don't even have sweet tea, do you?
Take that down just
we have
a hair, my
iced
friend.
tea. Iced tea.
Sweet tea, baby.
There are places here in New York that do sell sweet tea, but it does not compare to what you get down south. It doesn't compare. I'll go on the record as saying that.
I mean, I feel like iced tea is iced tea.
But
It's
sweet
No,
tea-
it's not. It's not.
Sweet Southern tea, Souk, is a whole nother level.
Okay.
Like our sweet tea will put you in a diabetic coma.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can't have it. I can't have it.
Okay, like so Dawn says, "Bless their hearts." Have y'all heard that one?
Yeah, but
Well,
that's
yeah,
like bless your heart means like that's an insult.
That's an insult. Yeah, bless your heart means like, yeah, you're an idiot. You know.
Bless your heart. Aren't you sweet?
Aren't you sweet?
Aren't you
I
sweet?
always say, you know, like roll up on me. You know, when somebody's trying to get smart with you, you just tell them, this is New York. Y'all should be able to know these things. Okay. Like when somebody roll up on me, like go ahead and get ready to roll up on me because I'm a mollywop you.
I need to. Okay, I've got a mollywop. I know what mollywop is.
Maddie, listen, December 16th, coming to the Palladium here in New York, but everybody can go right here because that's where your comedy tour dates are. And you said the new ones just went up, mattmatthews.com/comedy-tour. You know, all over the country.
Listen,
you got to go check them out.
You got to go, and please don't roll up on him.
Don't roll up on him.
him.
Don't roll up on me because I will lay you out.
Well, I want to hear your life story. I mean, it seems like it was challenging, but you know what? You turned trauma and pain into something triumphant, and we applaud you for that. And also really, you know, spreading the word that you can come out of it. I think there's a lot of people who deal with those situations as children, and they find it very confining and maybe defining. But the fact that you were able to redefine it for yourself, like kudos to you.
And you know what I noticed, Matt? A lot of your videos, you come right on. You got your crazy robe on and your hat, and you're drinking your coffee or whatever it is you're drinking. And he looks into the camera and he goes, "Get out of that bed right now.
Yeah, get out.
I don't care how you feel, whether you're down. Just get out of that bed. You're gonna do something great." Then. So he gives the audience some inspirational stuff.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of how bad you feel, you got to get out there and do it. But listen, man. 5.5, 6 million people, can't be wrong. Everybody's loving you. So before you know it, you'll be at 10 million and you'll be making a fortune off TikTok. So it's beautiful.
Sure, I'm here for it.
Matt, thank you, buddy. mattmatthews.com/comedy-tour.
Alabama's finest.
Alabama's finest. It's called
Baby, get it how you live.
When that thing get the thing in. December 16th here in New York, but all over the country. Check it out. Matt, thank you, buddy. Congratulations on everything, man. It's not easy to get those followers, and you're doing it, bud. You're doing it well.
Thank you so much.
Take care, my man. Have a great weekend.
When a hoe roll up on you.
Suki, when someone says I rolled up, I feel like you're getting mugged, right?
No, when somebody rolls up on you, you're going to get jumped.
Right, you're going to
get jumped. I get jumped. I guess jumped is like kind of rolling up.
Rolling up.
You know, it's kind of like when my son's like mid. You know,
you've never had sweet tea like in the South?
No.
Oh boy, even in Florida, it's just another level.
You really?
Like, you know,
I don't want to go into a diabetic coma.
There are places here that sell sweet tea.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't have that Southern charm.
I usually like bourbon in my tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, ladies and gentlemen, so follow him on TikTok, Matt Mathews. His new Delta Tau Chi name is Matty Kid.
Delta Cow.
Delta front little Animal House.
Animal House.
December 16th, New York City at the Palladium, but you get it. He's going to be all over the country, so go see him. You'll have a ball. We got
another comedian.
Austin Nasso's coming up in just a second.
Comedian, impersonator,
another guy who's killing it on social media. He's also appears on the Howard Stern show.
On the regular.
Regularly. I just heard him the other day driving home from work. We're going to pop away for a sec. Couple people who love to support this show. We hope you support them. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. Take a look.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature-regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
Visit MyPillow.com.
This is one of the hottest years ever. Everyone's moving inside, so power bills are up, and professional fan or AC installs could cost you thousands. Well, now you can install a fan faster than a handyman can with Breeze Bright, the simple screw-in ceiling fan that delivers a cool, refreshing breeze anywhere, anytime. Simply screw Breeze Bright into any light socket, then use the convenient remote control to get a powerful, cool breeze with a sleek, modern design. But here's the really bright idea. With one push of the remote button, you get a brilliant LED light as well. Amazing! Now, from the comfort of your couch, you can light up the room and cool down the room at the same time. Don't spend thousands on new AC or hundreds on fans when you can beat the heat with Breeze Bright. Call or log on now to get Breeze Bright and the handy remote control for the low factory price of only $29.99. But wait, as part of this TV-only special, you can double the offer and get a second Breeze Bright. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is free. Get your Breeze Bright with free shipping now. Supplies are limited, so don't delay. Order yours today.
Hanging pictures used to be a painful experience. They end up crooked, and there's holes all over your walls. Introducing Hang Hero, the patented picture hanging tool. Look, just measure and push. Hang Hero's perfectly placed nails make hanging pictures fast and easy. Drop the nails into the magnetic cylinder. Our adjustable handle instantly measures your picture. Place it on the wall, adjust the level, and push to pop the nails into place. Nails are at the perfect depth and angle every time. It used to take multiple people to hang pictures in the past. Not anymore. Just load the nail into the magnetic cylinder so they don't fall out. Next, slide the handle for the perfect width. No measuring tape. Place it right where you want it. Straighten with the built-in leveler and give it a push for perfectly level pictures in seconds with Hang Hero. We time-lapsed this side by side. On the left, she's still measuring, but with Hang Hero, she's done in under 20 seconds. Hang Hero makes hanging pictures by yourself fast, easy, and flawless every time. And it holds up to a whopping 10 pounds. There's more. Slide off the adjustable handle for single projects that need just one nail. Hang anything in seconds with Hang Hero. Just pop and hang every time.
Hang it here, hang it there, hang it anywhere. Hang it like a pro with Hang Hero. HangHero.com.
Hang it like a pro, HangHero.com. I like that melody, Sue.
I know.
HangHero.com.
And I saw it on another show, and I was like, "Hey,
that's ours.
That's our
That's
show."
our Hang Hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't have our hang. Don't try to glom on our Hang Hero, okay? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, great show so far. Matt Mathews, fantastic. 5.5 million people on TikTok. The guy's a viral superstar, and you could see just from his videos. He growing up on the farm.
He takes the mundane and makes it insane.
Yeah.
You know,
very cool. Our next guest is another young guy in his 20s. Fantastic social media. Everybody loves him.
Wow.
Instagram, TikTok.
And to be recognized by somebody at the level like Howard Stern, he's got the goods.
So, you know our boy John DiDomenico.
We love
John. He's been on several times. He gets dressed up like Trump. There's nobody better. I was on the way home listening to Howard the other day, and I heard somebody doing Trump, and it was funny because they were just insulting Howard. It was great. I started texting John at a red light because I don't text and drive. I said, "Hey, Johnny, that was a great joke."
Yeah.
And he writes back. He says,
"It wasn't me."
He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "Aren't you on with Howard right now?" He goes, "No, that's Austin Nasso." And he said, he even said to me, he said, "That guy does Trump the best
Phenomenal.
I've seen." So anyway, let's take a look at Austin. And he does other stuff. He does Jeff Bezos. And one thing he does Biden.
Rogan.
He does Joe Rogan. He's great. And one of the best things he does, you know, all these new age tech guys that are all amped up on. He does these tech guys.
I need to hear this.
It's really funny.
I like millennial humor.
Oh my God, it's so great. These guys are nuts. They're doing 30 things at a time. Anyway, here's Austin, and then we'll bring him in on the other side. Take a look.
Mark, it's good to have you on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Why do you talk like that? You sound like a freak.
Talk like what?
What do you think about the government claiming to have alien bodies in their possession?
Trust me, the aliens are not currently in their possession.
Come on, Mark, let's be real for a second. Are you an extraterrestrial that eats people like...
No.
Jamie, pull up a photo of Mark crash landing in Roswell, New Mexico.
That's not my hypernova interstellar propulsion system.
Come on, Mark, let's see those suction cups or your sticky sludge.
I don't have suction cups.
What sound do you make when you see an enemy alien? Is it like...
No, it's not. It's more like...
Are you really gonna decapitate Elon and swallow him whole like a mantis?
Yes, that part is true.
There he is.
I love the that melancholy music you added to the background.
Yeah. Little music best. I love how it's what is that, an AI program that changes your face up also?
Yeah, I'm using an app to do a face swap for Zuckerberg. And then I made a filter for Rogan.
Oh, it's hysterical.
That's wild, man.
Oh, thanks,
dude. So you're in your 20s, right? You're in your late 20s,
and you're brilliant.
You got some good stuff going.
Thank you so much, Snooki and Scott. Snooki and Scott, we love to see you. You're too sweet.
Mr. Trump, your two sons were on the stand this week, and everybody's blaming the accountants for that fraud trial.
You know what? You got a lot of idiots involved. I have to tell you, it's not my fault. It's not my brilliant sons. We call them Dimwit 1 and Dimwit 2. Number 1 and number 2. We don't know who did it, but it was probably the accountants, I would say. Blame the accountants.
And when you were when you were there in the courtroom, you were just sitting there and staring.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your posturing? Is it intimidating or is it a mind game?
What are you looking at? What are you looking to get across?
What are you thinking?
You know what? By the way, they don't even deserve my attention. These people, they want to do terrible. They want to lock me up. I don't know what they want to do with me. They want to put me in a tower far away, like Rapunzel. They want to lock me in a tower. And you know what? They don't deserve to get. What do they want me to smile at them while they try to? They get nothing. They get these stone face, these Stonewall Jackson. Have you heard?
I love it, man. It's so good. How old were you, Bud, when you started doing your first impressions?
Oh, I was probably like 9 years old.
And
wow. I would just imitate like Shrek and SpongeBob characters.
That'd be awesome.
I'd be like,
Bo, I put 2 ice cubes in your drink instead of 1.
Oh my God, so funny.
Who was Shrek? What character on Shrek?
Oh my God, I would do donkey impressions. Come on, Shrek, can I stay with you? Can I stay with you, please?
Oh my God.
Are we there yet?
Come on, Shrek, are we there yet?
Was it when you went to UCLA that you decided to kind of hone it and like kind of make this as your craft, your focus? Is that where it happened?
I strategically, I wanted to go to college. I figured if I go near Hollywood, that would just be a good place to be and do comedy.
And you could placate your parents, right?
Exactly. Yes, I evacuated the East Coast. I'm from Connecticut, but yeah, no, it was. I started the comedy club at UCLA when I got there. When I actually arrived at UCLA in 2013, there was no stand-up comedy club. I was so surprised. We're like in the heart of LA.
Yeah.
And it's one of the biggest universities like in the country. And there's no comedy club. So I started the comedy club on campus. There was just like an improv team at the time.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. So it's still there now, and they have like 100 members, and they do stand-up, improv.
You're right.
Sketches.
It doesn't kind of make sense because you always hear about that troupe in Chicago. What is it? Everybody. Second City.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be great if you did something like that in LA.
Yeah. I mean, LA has like Groundlings, and like the big leagues have like their improv schools. But like the actual like university didn't have anything.
Oh, I see.
Campus.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's got the videos, and I was cracking up. You did a video again. It was as Trump, but it was a phone call to a guy who was like a donor, and he thought he was really talking to Trump, but he was all pumped up. You had this guy hook, line, and sinker, bro.
Oh, was that one of the YouTube videos, like the prank calls?
Yeah. It was on YouTube,
nice.
and you were like, you're like, please hold for Mr. Trump. He'd love to thank you. And you get on, and this guy was like, oh my God, Mr. Trump. It was so.
I wanted to thank you for your great service. You're so good to me. We don't deserve you. We don't. We really don't, because you do a lot of great, and I know a lot of good people, but I know the best people. I know more people. I invented people. Did you know?
Oh man.
And we were talking about I know you know John DiDomenico, and Howard uses both of you guys so much, and it's fantastic. You were both in New York. And you did this you both got together, you did this little video together, and I want everybody to take the dueling Trumps, I call it. Take a look at this. Watch.
Hello, everybody.
We're
it's
here
me.
in New York. We love New York. It's a great city. What a
Tremendous
city.
I love it.
And I know a lot of cities, by the way.
Many cities, and I love this city not only because my name is on all the buildings.
A lot of buildings. I own most of the buildings. Did you know that? Did you know I own a lot of them?
A lot of people don't know that. They don't know that, but now you know it. It's really, really.
I own all of the buildings in New York.
And the thing is, we're back here in New York, and we're not even indicted. We're just here for fun.
We're not even indicted.
Not even indicted. Not yet.
That is funny. That is funny. I want to know, how did you get the call from the Stern Show?
Yeah.
Like, how does that happen for you?
No, that was really cool. It was pretty surreal. I got a DM on Instagram from one of the producers, and she thought my content was really funny. This was like in January, and then she wanted to have me on to, I guess, like work out. Like I was gonna do a Joe Pesci bit. I sent like a demo of like all those characters.
Let me hear Pesci real quick.
How we doing? Hey, good to see you, Suki and Scott. I want to know how you think I can't curse on this. You gotta cut it out. Right? Am I funny? How am I funny? Am I here to amuse you? No, I'm just curious. Usually in the Howard Stern Show, I can say whatever I want, but here I gotta keep it cool.
Just say fudge instead.
No, it doesn't work.
You mother fudger, you.
And that doesn't work. Pesci doesn't work that way.
Well, go ahead. Keep tell us how you got that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I sent in the demo, and then basically I was like, because you usually get inbound inquiries and stuff, and when it's something like Howard Stern Show, I just assume stuff like that. I don't expect it to pan out because there's such a lengthy cycle of producers and stuff like that. But I did it. They thought the demo was really funny, and then I met with the writers to come up with some premises. And then they're like, yeah, you're pretty much going to be on the show in March. I think it was end of March or April, early April. And then I did early April. I did one segment, and she prepped me. She's like, yeah, if Howard doesn't laugh, like, don't worry about it. Sometimes he doesn't like laughing and stuff. And he might just not be into it that day, but you're great. But then I went on, and then I did this Pesci bit where I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was, God, they're so offensive. The bits. I wouldn't even do this in my own stand-up just because it's like I was scared to do some of these because I thought they were too edgy. Like one of them was like Josephine Pesci, where he transitions. What do I have? What I say?
You believe in this day and age with modern medicine? I got a yeast infection. Could you believe that?
And then I did. I'm literally looking at the notes from the actual thing. This was every time like Howard Stern has a problem, Pesci fixes it.
I got a way of fixing these little problems for you, Howard. Forget it. Anybody messes with you, anyone bothers you or knows you, I got a handle. Ping, pow, bull. This Benji guy, I'll take care of him.
I don't know. I just had a bunch of lines and stuff. The writers came up with. But then that first one, he really was laughing hard, and the producer told me afterwards, like, yeah, he never gets that excited about it or something. Like he never finds it that funny. And you did great. You blew it out of the water. And then the writers were congratulating me and stuff. And then after that first appearance, she booked me on 9 more episodes.
Oh my God.
That's gotta pump you up.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then since then I've been doing it pretty regularly. Other than they go dark in the summer. And then last month I was in India for a comedy.
Give me.
tour.
Oh, I was going to say, give me a little Joe Biden lost in India.
Folks, look, American people, look, I don't know where I am. Folks, I went outside to get my, and then now I'm here. Folks, now I'm here. It's a different faraway land. India. Folks, look.
You sound just like him. But how did you get to India? Like
airplane.
You were on tour in India?
I flew there. Oh no, yeah. So we, I am also part of a group called Socially Inept, and I'm a co-founder of this group. And basically, we tour the country roasting tech people.
I love it.
Yeah.
Give me a high edge tech guy. I love those.
Oh, a high edge tech guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I usually have my enormous filter on, but so I'll do this big filter of this like douchey. Can I say douchey? I don't know.
Yeah, you can say douchey.
Yeah, like an Elon Musky looking guy.
Yeah, I have this guy with like enormous dimples who just like indiscriminately lays people off. You are laid off, effective immediately. I am so sorry to have to do this to you. From Bora Bora in my palace, I must lay you all off. With a heavy heart, you have no idea how much this hurts me. I know you may be losing your jobs and careers, but me, I'm losing a friend.
Wait, just
lays these people off, makes it about him. That's like one character I do.
Do one where the guy's up at 3 a.m. in his frozen sauna, and you lay out your schedule for the day. I love that.
Oh my God, let me see if I can. That one's hard. It's hard to do that one live because to do those where I'm saying so many lines so
you
fast,
got it written out.
I do write it out beforehand, and I literally practice it like. I'm stumbling on my words maybe like for 20 minutes straight before I get it right.
Before you get
so
it.
That one's a little bit harder.
But it's so true though.
Yeah.
The boss that is firing you, but then makes it about them.
Right.
How hard these guys are going on LinkedIn. They're crying. They're like, I don't know if you've seen this. This guy posted a photo of himself crying on LinkedIn. And he's like, I didn't want to have to lay off 2 of my employees. It's like also like other companies are laying off tens of thousands of people. You laid off 2 people and you're crying and making it about you. It's insane. But yeah,
I know. But you know what's so funny? Now you have the narrative that you can actually make fun of this. Back in the days when we got laid off, we're like, can you believe this douche just laid us off?
Right. What are you insane?
What are you insane?
Give me one that you don't normally do. Who's a character you don't normally do? A celeb.
A celeb. Here's one that I really like to do that like isn't just not that relevant. I'll do like George Costanza from like Seinfeld. Jerry, you're not gonna believe it, Jerry. It's Susan, Jerry. She wants me to go to the wedding on Tuesday. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the wedding. Or like who's
that is great.
More random like I'll do like Tony Robbins. I don't know.
I love Tony Robbins. Go do Tony Robbins. Hilarious.
Tony Robbins is just a giant man. He's like 6'7". And I mean, I listen to the stuff he says. I find it very helpful, but I just find it so funny that he's 6'7". So like obviously like having like confidence and power comes naturally to him. He'll start his seminars where he's like, yes. You ever been sad before? Say I. Who's ever been sad? I've been there before. I've been there. And he's like, welcome to the Days of Change seminar. This is all about you. It's all about you. Calling someone. Be like, you, sir, why are you here? And he'll make it about them. He'll like one up them. The person will be like, Tony, I've been suffering from obesity my entire life. Wow, you're very brave. Very brave. When I was 18 years old, I weighed 496 pounds. I lived under a bridge. I was a janitor. I had no arms and no legs. I had to vibrate to communicate. It was very hard. The villagers feared me. They would chase me into the woods with pitchforks.
Oh, that's so great. How many voices do you think you do? Like celebrity voices?
I can do a lot, but I realized a few years ago that I can't really like distinguish myself as someone who can just do a lot. Cause like if you go on YouTube, you'll see people like that are like, I could do 100 celebrity impressions and then like sing them in under 60 seconds and stuff. And they sound exactly like it. So I realized like to be interesting and unique, like I can't do that. And it's just, I can't distinguish myself like that. So I'd rather do a smaller number of impressions, but make them funnier. But like I could do a lot. The ones I do right now that I'm like confident in, honestly, only like maybe like 10 to like 15.
Yeah.
That I might really
I'm gonna give you a little project challenge for like 15, 20 seconds. Give me a promo for the Suki and Scott show with a little Trump, a little Biden, and a little Costanza.
Okay. And then I'll throw on some more too.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Suki and Scott show. It's one of the best talk shows, by the way. And folks, what? Or Suki and Scott, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and Scab. Scooby-Doo, Scooby Scabs. Scooby and Scabs. You're never going to believe it. It's one of the best shows on TV. I don't even know if it's on TV. Is it on Facebook? Where is it? Where do I find it? And Suki and Scott, two of the best anchors on the internet and TV.
You better look at Suki and Scott if you know it's good for you. You are missing out. You mother fudge.
That's great, man. I love it. I love it.
Listen, your parents should be very proud of you.
man.
I mean,
Light
like,
it
come on, graduated from UCLA. You're on the Stern Show. You're on your way.
Successful computer science career and became a clown.
Well, clearly you're talented and you're an incredible writer because comedians are incredible writers, period. You know, the timing, director, all of the above. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Austin, where are you? Are you out? I know you do some stand-up. You got anything coming up that you want to
Yeah, actually, so I'm doing a show in New York City that I'm producing. Well, it's sold out, but I have another show that isn't sold out. That this would be good. It's local tri-state area. New York Comedy Club in Stamford on December 28th. It's my first. I mean, I've done headlining gigs before, but this is my first like headlining gig at a like big comedy club.
Oh, cool.
So,
New York Comedy Club, December 28th.
Stanford, it's a great one.
Stanford.
I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, it's a great place.
Austin, listen, man, thank you so much. And where could people log on just to see all your good stuff?
Sure, yeah. Austin Nasso, just at AUSTIN NASSO, Austin Nasso on Instagram, TikTok. You'll find me.
I love it. We got to have him and John DiDomenico on at the
together.
Same time.
That'd be funny.
That'd be fun.
Just look, dude, I could listen to you all day. Just give me like a final goodbye as Trump. I love it.
Suki and Scott, Scott and Suki. You know, I know a lot of Scotts, don't know a lot of Sukis, but at the end of the day, this is one of the greatest shows, and I know more shows than I do people. Yeah, keep up the great work. Keep it up.
Austin, thank you, buddy. You're fantastic. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you coming on.
Take care.
Thank you, buddy. Take care.
See you later, Austin.
It's so good, Sue.
So good.
How
So
good?
funny.
His Trump is good, right?
Well, his Trump is on point.
Just like the way they breathe in as Trump does. It's like,
but it's what they say too. That's so funny.
Oh my God, it's great. It's great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, another great show in the books. We're going to come back. Well, I'll say another great show in the books, everybody. We'll see you later. Mwah.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
But stick around because we're coming back at 1:15. We got Bill Engvall, legendary comedian Bill Engvall, and Ash Blair, 22-year-old Suki, cute as a button. Wait till you see this girl jam out on the electric guitar. You are going to love it. But anyway, we're going to leave you with Philly Kid today, as we always do. Austin was great. Mathews was great. And we're coming back, like I said, at 1:15. Here's Philly Kid. Enjoy, my man, and we will see you in just a few minutes.
Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the canyon wind, waiting for that sun to go down. Made it up more drive, hell-bent on getting high, high above the lights of town. 'Cause you and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. "30 days and 30 nights, been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget the bitter taste that the morning left. Swore I wouldn't go back there again. 'Cause you and tequila made me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. When it comes to you, oh, the damage I could do. It's always your favorite sins that do you in, yeah. "'Cause you and tequila made me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. You and tequila, baby.